Hello again. I know a lot of you may have finished your main goal for the 2023 season, particularly if you're living in the Northern Hemisphere. And you might be, often when you finish, you want to rush into doing something straight away, but that's not usually a good idea. It's worth having a bit of a break, and in that period you can have a bit of a think about what's next. If you are thinking about what's next and how to maintain your fitness, then maybe these are a few ideas you can use. It might be that you're going into riding cyclocross. I know some people ride cyclocross. It's a great sport. It's a lot of fun. You might be doing Zwift races. In fact, one of the people in the group does hill climbs. He does endurance, ultra endurance events, long events, but also he does hill climbs at this time of year. So quite a bit of a contrast there. However, these shorter events can fit quite nicely with including some endurance training at a base phase and then a build phase. And I quite like the concept of Audax UK's Randonneur round the year as a way of maintaining a base level of fitness. Strictly speaking, it's to do a 200-kilometre bike ride every month, every calendar month. And so that's quite a lot for some people. It's not a lot for other people. But what you could do is you could adjust it to meet your particular level, your fitness level. And work with that. So it might be 100 kilometres, it might be aimed to build up to doing 50 kilometres a month. It fits quite nicely with a 4-week cycle. You can do 2 weeks pretty hard training, back off a little bit, do the long training session, the long ride or the long weekend, recover, spend part of the week recovering, and then you're back into your next 2 hard weeks. And I've put a plan in our spreadsheet planner that you can download. It's the same planner that I use for the PBP Paris plan that I know a lot of you might have downloaded. If you want this populated version for a randonneur around the year, or that you can modify to do 100 kilometres a month or 50 kilometres a month, or if you're a runner you can adjust it to be doing so many hours, so much distance, 10 kilometres a month, 20 kilometres a month, 50 kilometres a month, whatever works for you. It runs for 7 months. And you can adjust the start date to be whatever start date you want, and it's got a progression of interval training sessions, and you can adjust the interval training sessions yourself. Having a training plan like this is a great starting point because you can adjust it to meet your needs. If things go wrong, you can knock out a week or move a week about, and I think the spreadsheet is often better than Training Peaks as a planning tool. But it's not as good as Training Peaks for the detail. Also, a training plan is only part of the story. You've actually got to do the training. It's quite easy to produce a plan, and with a certain amount of basic knowledge, you can come up with a training plan that should actually work for you. What really is often missing is objectivity from somebody like a coach or a peer group, and motivation, accountability, and all these other factors, so that you actually do the training, because it's doing the training that makes the difference. You might say if it's not on Strava, it doesn't count. Well, if it's not anywhere, if you don't actually do it, it doesn't count. So you need to do the work. And if you need a bit of specific help, there's our EBR cycling club that you can join, get in a group, and that's really motivating. You get help from me, unlimited email support. And if you want me to coach you, obviously that's perfect. I love working with people one-to-one. It's probably my strongest area because I'm quite good at dealing with specific problems that people bring to me, and helping them move forward from difficult situations. So if you have some, if you're really at a sticking point, then it might be worth getting in touch. And it doesn't have to be a formal coaching relationship. We can just swap a few emails informally if that's helpful for you. Okay, it's a short one this week. I hope you find it useful. Hope you like the plan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.